fix your areola that's poking out. Yeah, let's start with that. Let's start with that. You want to clown. You know, you start off just like that.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dining and Discussions with Lane, where we dine, we drink, and we have adult conversation. As always, this episode is brought to you by South Island Spice, www.southislandspice.com. If you made it this far, go ahead and like and subscribe. You might as well stay. So I'm continuing with my relationship series, and my guest today, Mo, is going to talk to us from his eclectic views of dating and relationships. So Mo, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself? Tell us where you're from, what you do for a living, and how long you've been in Atlanta.
Okay, my name is Maurice. From Atlanta. My parents are Nigerian. Lived here my whole life. I own a car lot, car wash, and a body shop in Stone Mountain. I also flip houses. I try to do things to create and generate passive income. Address is 5667 Reed End Road. My oldest daughter designed this when she was younger. But we do full details. We do full body and collision. We sell new or used cars, have bank financing and in-house financing, and every car is warranted. So, yeah, check me out. Wise Auto Brokers, extra clean auto detail.
He's actually good, y'all, even though I hate to admit it. He saved my life a couple of times. So if you're in the Stone Mountain or Atlanta area, Metro Atlanta area, go ahead and check him out.
I just saved you now. You about to be censored.
Oh.
YouTube was popping out.
Whatever. So I'm going to ask you the same question that I've asked numerous guests prior to you.
Okay.
Why do you think dating and relationships is such a challenge in today's environment?
I mean, to be honest, I think people need to mind their own business. I mean, people try to have their own spin on things, and they have expectations that they set for themselves. They think it's supposed to apply to everyone else. If people would just be comfortable in their own situations, then it's not just any kind of relationship would work. Whether it's with friends and family, whether it's business relationships, every relationship is like a fingerprint. It's all different. Like some people, the woman might pay 100%. Some people go 50-50. Some people, the man pays 100%. Some people are polygamists. Some people are Buddhists. Some people are this. Some people are that. Does not matter. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
For once, I have to agree with you. So, before I get on my side of the topic, I forgot to tell you all, today's dish is going to be fried grit cakes with lobster, shrimp, and a Creole Cajun sauce.
Okay.
So, back to what Maurice says. As much as I hate to agree with him, I absolutely do. I hate when people, especially in social media terms, they get to arguing about 50-50 and how a man should pay all the bills. And, they interject what works for them individually.
Right.
As to what should work for people as a whole.
Correct.
And everybody's lifestyle is different.
Correct.
So whatever works for you and aligns for you, in relationships, I think the most important thing is to find somebody who is like-minded. You share similar goals, outlooks of how your relationship should work and run. And also in dealing with society, realizing that what works for you does not work for all.
Correct.
So yes, I agree. A lot of people should stop interjecting what works for them. So I'm gonna throw in a little bit of trigger.
All right, let's go.
I want men to start doing that.
Start doing what?
Worry about what works for them. Men are quick. I have this thing. Men are quick to say, all men aren't the same, right? But then you'll turn around and say, I'm a man, so I know. Every man does not think the same. Every man does not want the same thing. So for you to interject what you deem as appropriate for a woman to do, not do, what is wifey material, even down to superficial, values. She needs to be fit, or whatever your thing
Here's the problem.
is. Stop making
No.
it everybody else thinks like this because I'm a man.
Listen, here's the problem. This is the problem with a lot of women, especially our women. A lot of women go into situations feeling like, the saying, I know my worth, and this and that. You cannot say what your other people put value on things, right? Mm-hmm. Right? Like a diamond is worth what it's worth because, well, we know De Beers controls the supply and then the demand side, but people are willing to pay money for a specific object because they see value in that object, right? Mm-hmm. You can't say I'm worth this. Other people have to say you can have full self-confidence in yourself, in your capabilities and stuff, but you can't. People walk around. A lot of women feel like they deserve a certain treatment just because they exist and because they're women. It doesn't work like that. If everybody you've dated has had issues and the same issues, and you're just on the mindset of, well, it is what it is. I said what I said. I am who I am. It doesn't work like that. You've got to be able to bring something to the table to make people, whatever worth you feel like you have, for them to see that worth. That's the problem. People walk around here feeling like, oh, I deserve a man to do this. And I know you don't. Like, be a good person, be regular, and then people will treat you accordingly. Don't just walk around feeling like you're entitled to something. That's the problem. Then, now, going to men, a lot of issues with a lot of men is ego. A lot of men aren't where they want to be financially, and they use their insecurities and take it out on women to make it seem as though the women are doing something. Like, I'll never forget, this guy on Facebook was talking about, well, why can't she just come to my house? You know what I'm saying? When he was talking about meeting a woman and the woman wanting to be taken to a nice restaurant or something. Like, there's any time, if somebody, put like this, there's nobody in the NBA, let me just use the NBA, or that's well off, that's not willing to take a woman on a nice date or out to eat to a nice restaurant. When dudes come with that energy, making it seem like it's an issue to take a chick out, that means it's pressure on his money. Like, date in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to go after women that you can't afford to date. Like, with me, if I go out with somebody, or if I'm kicking it or whatever, I'm basically I'm doing it to entertain myself. I don't care what, if she's going out for a free meal or whatever, it doesn't matter to me. I go out to entertain myself. So it doesn't really matter what her agenda is, because, I'm at a place in my life where I don't really care. I do things that are entertaining for myself. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I completely agree with that. So one thing that I wish that more men would acknowledge and be aware of, is that many men, most men often than not, are sexually inappropriate when they're alone with a woman. So it is a safety issue. I want men to stop thinking when they first meet a woman or try to tell her, if you're not willing to come to my house or do something simple, let me cook for you. Because her safety is at risk. You may know that you're not going to do nothing to her, but she doesn't know that. Mm-hmm. And so many of us have been victims of sexual inappropriateness, that we have to be cautious, and a lot of men don't get that. They just feel like, because it's not a reality to them, that it's not a reality at all. And that's definitely not true. It's so important to us, for men to date us and court us within our comfort zone and limitations. I think that's very important. You want us to be vulnerable and be comfortable with you. You have to show us that you respect that. You deserve that.
Man, I agree with that. Like, dudes asking women to come to their house off the dribble is inappropriate. But you also understand, like, what impression are you making for a dude to try you like that off the rip? Like, what do you have? What are you wearing? What are you
Jesus,
talking
here
about?
we go.
What I'm saying, put it like this. There are women that I would not say certain things to just based on how they present themselves on social media, right? And then there are other women that I'm going to more likely try, because of the way they present themselves. It's just like a job interview. Like, impressions matter. If you go to a job interview and you have on a tank top and you sagging, or you're not gonna get hired at that corporate at that company. But if you come in with a suit, people are gonna tend to think that you have some sort of business about yourself. So how you dress, how you act, how you talk makes an impression on how you're gonna be handled. And when women can accept that, because that's reality. I deal in pragmatism. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about, I don't do anything. I try not to be emotional about most things because logic outweighs emotion every time. You know what I'm saying? So logically, if you want men to respect you a certain kind of way, you have to present yourself a certain kind of way. You can't expect the utmost respect when you're walking around here thottish. It's not gonna happen. Or when you're consistently talking about sexual topics, of course a dude is gonna try you in that way. But there are certain women, gorgeous, that I have on my social media that have never even gotten a dick pic. Ever. Never gotten one because of the way they present themselves. So it's not an anomaly, it's direct correlation. How you present yourself is how people are gonna come at you. It is what it is.
I beg to differ.
How?
To a certain extent, I feel like men will sexualize just about anything and anyone. You know, I've seen women fully covered, and men make, random women that they don't even know make sexual comments about her, and she's completely covered. A lot of dudes just like to show off their dicks. It just is what it is. It has nothing to do with how that woman carries herself. If he feels like he wants to send her a dick pic, to see if she bites the bait, he's going to do that.
No. So you don't agree that men treat women totally different based on personas? I mean,
in some instances,
I don't think that's up for. I don't think that's up for debate. We're talking about a majority, like, because you could say I know some men or I know some women in every instance. A majority of men are people. If you put it like this, I'm gonna come at. You can walk into the room, right, with two different outfits on, and I'm literally in my mind, one outfit, I'm looking at you like, oh. You know what I'm saying? A certain way. Another outfit I could have, I'm thinking, oh, she has this sort of business about herself. Just like if you came in with a Muslim garb on, right? If you come in with the Muslim garb on and the, the hijab. I'm going to assume that you're Muslim, right?
Correct.
You might not even be Muslim. Let's just say you walked in. I'm going to have a natural assumption that you're Muslim, correct? Okay. If you come in with another outfit, I'm going to have a natural assumption that you're projecting something sexual. So what you project is what you get naturally. I'm not saying all the time. I'm just saying that's how human beings are. We are visual. The initial interaction, I'm going to automatically think something based off of how you communicate and how you look. Off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Put like this. It's crazy because when people see me at my car lot, right? At the car wash. When I'm washing the car, it's one thing, right? When they find out that I'm the owner, their whole attitude totally changes. Women, now that I'm the owner, now you want it because of whatever triggers that in their mind. Oh, he's the owner, so automatically, you might just
level of respect.
Correct. That's just how it goes. So you got to keep it like if women would think of things more pragmatic and say, hey, there's a reason why men keep trying me like this. Because I'm a man and I've tried women, right? And I don't do it, but I have sometimes. But the women that I have tried, I tried them for a reason. Now I have two daughters, so I try not to cross the line. You know, I have a utmost respect for women. Even when I go to the strip club, I don't really like lap dances. I throw the money, but I don't want the moment because I know they're there for a reason. But what I'm saying is, a lot of men are not gonna have the same discretion as me, right? Mm-hmm. So they're gonna tend to act on what they think that the woman is projecting. It is what it is. Those same men don't come at every single woman like that.
Okay.
I mean, I can name names, but I don't want to name names now. Right, but no. Mutual people we know, men don't try them like that. Never have.
Okay.
And then mutual people we know always get tried like that. There's something about a person. It's just like your child. When your child is in school, you might believe them the first time when the teacher says, yo, this kid keeps talking in class, misbehaving, won't do this. Now, every year and every teacher keeps saying the same thing, then it's that child.
Right.
You can't keep blaming the teachers. I could take your side year 1, year 2, but at this age, year 40, no. Ma'am, you're doing something wrong. Change up how you're presenting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, post more wholesome videos or more wholesome posts. Talk about your kids more. Talk about being a mother. Stop talking about thottish stuff all the time. You talk about thottish stuff, I'm going to think you a thought. It is what it is. There's no science to it. Like, respect is earned. Respect is not automatically given in any situation. It's earned. Now, I'm going to have a general respect for anyone that I see, but as far as the utmost respect is a different level of respect that's earned. You agree or disagree?
Agree.
Because you don't like to agree with nothing.
Whatever. I'm not that difficult.
Yes, you are.
Don't listen to him, y'all.
You pull up your inbox and we can talk about that. How we was going back and forth. You know, Mo, he is right. He is right.
Which is why I brought you on. Because I felt as though we have a good we have good debates. Let's put it that way. So what do you think about? I noticed more recently, men struggle with remaining consistent in the dating and courting phase. I know why I think they do.
Why? Let's hear this one.
Because y'all biting off more than y'all can chew.
No. What's that mean? What's that mean?
Trying to juggle too many women. Like.
I mean, it's called dating. What are you talking about?
No, you're right. It is called dating.
That's another thing. That's another thing, y'all. Women expect you to have relationship expectations off the dribble. Oh my God, he's giving everybody this energy. Chuck is goofy. Like if I'm just dating, I'm single and I'm dating, like I could do what I want.
It's not that you, so let me give you a clear example. If I'm dating multiples, they don't know it. You can't tell. Because I manage everybody well.
No, you're getting taken out for free. You're getting courted. You're not courting him. It's totally different. It's zero pressure on you. You gotta understand.
What do you mean zero pressure on me? I have a life that I have to maintain.
Man, all you gotta do is answer the phone.
In order for you to want to court me, in order for me to be selected, to be courted,
listen,
I have to maintain all of this beautiful and lusciousness, sir.
See what I'm saying? Me too.
So it's
me
not,
too.
It's
I gotta maintain the beauty.
Granted, you're paying for the bill, but look at all the bills that I paid just to go there.
Huh?
My hair, my nails.
Stop. You're gonna do that regardless. You're gonna do that regardless.
True, but still.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like I tell people all the time, double standards exist. Both ways, double standards exist. You're saying men can't, most men can't date multiple women.
Y'all can't manage your time.
Ain't no y'all in it. I could do whatever I want.
Y'all can't. My issue is managing your time. If we first started dating, and I already know, you ain't got to tell me.
Right.
You were dating other women.
Uh-huh.
Right? Just like I might be dating other men.
Right.
I go through my moods. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not.
Right.
Yeah. But if I am, you wouldn't know the wiser. I'm still going to answer my phone when you call. I'm still going to return phone calls or text messages in a timely manner. If I give you my word that you have my time, I'm going to show up and be present in the moment.
See?
I don't understand why y'all can't
I'm
manage that.
I'm tell you. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. You gotta understand. People, not just me. People give time to what they want, right? So, if a dude is dating multiple women, and he really likes one, best believe the others are gonna get less attention because I'm gonna be naturally hanging out with this one more until the other ones just fall off. So that is what it is. It's not, there's no equality when you're dealing with people. Like when people be like, oh, I love all my children the same. Listen, you might, yes, I like all of y'all, but I favor this one more. It is what it is. Let's keep it 100. Let's stop sugarcoating stuff. Yo, this Negro is not calling me because he likes somebody else more. It is what it is. This chick is not dealing with me. She's curving me or always busy. You do the same thing. A dude you don't want to hang out with, what's going to happen? Ain't you going to automatically be too busy? I don't know what I'm doing Wednesday. I don't know what I'm doing.
So then
That's what it is.
So if she realizes that, because I'll be honest, I've been in a position where I feel like I'm not the star player on the team. Mm-hmm. So I would graciously bow out and remove myself from the situation.
Y'all don't like that though. Women can't handle no rejection. They feel a certain kind of way. Listen, do you know I've been blocked, I've been unfriended, I've been cursed out simply because I wasn't interested. Like, people do. Yo, we can't win. Does any basketball team go 72-0? No. We can't win them all, but women can't handle rejection.
I don't think it's a women thing.
For sure. Men are used to rejection. Women are not, because you know what? Usually, y'all are in control in the beginning. Y'all talk to who y'all want to talk to. Y'all give it up to who y'all want to give it up to. You know what I'm saying? So, knowing that naturally you're in the driver's seat in the beginning, y'all do not know how to handle when you pursue a guy and he's not interested. It can happen both ways. Yo, we can't always win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I get whoever I want, but it's a lot of times when a chick been like, not interested. It is, I'm not devastated. I'm not blocking her because she's not interested or not talking to her or feeling like I could show you messages. Yo, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna show you.
Women be salty
all the time. That's the problem, though, Lele. Y'all can't handle when a guy is not as interested as you are. That is the problem. Men are used to rejection. Men sit there and shoot their shot 1,000,000 times. No. One yes.
And they looking for that one.
Bing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get yes. And then the one dude that say, oh, no, I'm straight. Y'all sick. Spoiled is what it is. Like a spoiled little kid.
I don't know nothing about that life.
Yes, you do. You're spoiled.
I don't pursue men though.
I'm saying you've never been interested in a guy and like did a little flirting extra, or you know what I'm saying? Like the way you had your areola out.
I didn't have my areola.
Yes, you did.
No, I did.
Are you interested? You try to show me your areola? Yes, you are. Yes, you did. You did. Yes, you did.
It was an outfit.
Y'all feel that?
It was an outfit.
Listen, if I had my shirt like this, I'll feel it.
It was an outfit malfunction.
Stop,
sir.
Stop.
You feel your nipples. You don't feel your areolas. Jesus.
You gonna feel everything with the way you busting out. You gonna feel all
the story. No. I'm very different. I don't pursue men. I just don't. I could be interested, but if he does not show signs of interest in me and pursue me, no.
Why?
I've never pursued.
That's goofy.
Why is that goofy?
Why? Because you could be missing out on.
Because my daddy told me not to.
And your daddy probably wrong. He been wrong about a whole bunch of stuff. Your daddy been wrong about a lot.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay, but how can you? There are no rules to love. This is what we talked about in the beginning.
It's a struggle for
People
me.
think that there are rules. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do that. My great grandmama said it does not matter. It is, if you are interested in somebody, you only live once. Yo, all your goals, your dreams, aspirations, you got to go after them. If you really like somebody, ladies, go after him. You only live once.
I can't.
Like, you're going to sit there and be like, oh, my dad said the man is supposed to do this, so I'm not going to go after a dude that you really like. He might be shy. So you just going to miss out. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
I can't do it, Maurice.
But you got to.
Try to convince me
But
to do it,
you have to change your mind.
can't.
Let me tell you. So being a business owner, right? Because you're doing a great job in trying to grow your business, but you have to know, let me tell you, to be successful, you have to know how to pivot. Literally. You have to be in love with something, realize you're going down the wrong road, and be able to do a U-turn and go in another direction. If you can't do that, you will never be successful. That is just how it works. Do you know how many times I've changed up my strategy in my business?
I can imagine. Shoot,
Plenty.
I
started out with a straight car wash. I'd never washed a car. I'm like, I'm not making any money. What do I need to do? Boom, went down this lane. Got my dealer license. I'm selling cars. I start off with one car. I'm selling cars. I'm only doing bank financing. I'm not making any money because the area that I'm in, people can't qualify. Only a couple times somebody was like, my brother was like, yo, you need to start doing in-house financing. Right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, no. Now, let me tell you this right now. When I did in-house financing, it literally changed the scope of my business. The whole point is, and I'm not going to go into detail with it, but the point is, well, people might want to know why. Okay, in-house financing, banks buy my paper. So I'll finance a loan for 4 to 6 months. Okay, I get the loans. I don't buy salvage cars. I get cars from Avis, Budget, Enterprise, sell new or used cars, fix them up. I get them for pennies on the dollar, and then I sell them just under the back book value and finance the loans for 4 to 6 months. I get 20% up front. The banks give me 90% of the paper, all the paper. That's how I make my money. Now, if I didn't do that, I would still be like, yo, what's going on? And because of that, I was able to parlay the money, and now I flip houses, I build houses, etc. But if the moral of the story is, I don't care who told you what path you've been going down, you've got to switch it up if it's not working. You only live once. Can't pass up opportunities because of old adages or things that you think that were right, things that you were passed down that were wrong, toxic information. You can't do that. Literally, you gotta take a deep breath and switch it up, or you always gonna get the same result.
But don't men go after what they want? So
not all men.
If they want me, why do I have to pursue them?
All men don't go after what they want.
Well, then why would I want a man that doesn't go after what he wants?
Because once he gets you, he might be the man for you. He might be everything you want. What do you mean? There's no rules. We just talked about there are no rules in love. You agreed initially. You agreed it doesn't have to, like, some relationships are 50-50, some relationships are 100-0, 90-10.
I don't knock women. Well, I used to knock women that go after
But you're
men,
saying you're not going to do something.
Men,
but you're saying you're not going to do something because of what your dad told you. It doesn't work like that. It applies. That's what I'm saying. Pragmatism, logic applies. It's universal. It's not, oh, I understand in this box, but not in this. No, it's not a cookie cutter situation. You're gonna keep getting women and men are gonna keep getting the same results if they keep thinking the same way.
So let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Being that I don't know. How does a woman go after a man? How does she, and I know there's like no set rules to it, but like how does she make her interest known? Like what am I supposed to do?
Hey, are you single?
I barely flirt.
Hey, are you single? That's easy. Are you single?
But just because he's single doesn't mean he's interested.
So? Are you single? You start the conversation. Ain't nobody gonna be dry. Are you single? No, I'm not. Are you? No. Oh, okay. Why'd you ask? I mean, start a conversation. What do you do for a living? I mean, let's keep it
Oh, that's
1,000.
a whole. The niggas get in their feelings when you ask that question.
No,
up
they
front.
don't.
Yes, they do.
What kind of
they
dudes?
Feel
Yo,
like
what kind of dudes?
You
What
after
kind
their
of
money.
dudes? What kind of dudes are you dating?
It's not me.
Real talk.
It's not me per
They
se.
do not get in their
because I
feelings.
don't ask that question up front, but I've heard a lot of.
Pour me something else to drink, cause you sounding ridiculous. Men do not get in their feelings when you ask them.
I've seen it time and time.
Boys
They
get
feel
in their
like,
feelings.
Why you want to know what I do for a living? She just after my money. What is it?
No, they're not. Mostly 99% of people who feel like that don't got no money anyway. So you going after the wrong dudes. Like literally. Anybody who got something going on by themselves can't wait to tell you, oh, this is what I do.
Good point.
Wait. Did you just touch that lobster?
Huh?
You trying to kill me.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's exactly who I'm gonna need after you do that.
That's right. I forgot you was allergic. My bad.
Goofy.
My bad. Jesus.
No, she don't like what I'm saying, y'all. She's trying to kill me. She's trying to kill me.
But anyway, back to the topic.
But Lele, listen what I'm trying to say. What real man, let me ask you a question. What real man is gonna get offended, right? By you asking him what he does for a living. Only somebody who's insecure about what they do for a living, right? And then who tends to be insecure about what they do for a living? It's typically young dudes or dudes that don't have nothing going on, right? So it's the kind of men that you are literally dealing with. Ain't no real man. I don't care. You're supposed to ask me what I do for a living. Yo, listen, if and I'm gonna tell y'all this, real talk. At our age, if you deal with a dude that has nothing going on, that's a you problem. Like, you need to know what he does for a living off the rip before you get your emotions and your time invested.
I believe so.
Okay. So if you're dealing with somebody who's offended, you obviously are doing
Wait
it.
a second. Hold on. You can't do shellfish?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay.
But I don't want it in my cold drink.
I got you. My bad. But go ahead. We keep going. I just want to make sure you didn't
I
have
gotta
a
watch
problem.
everything you doing. I'm real talk because I know these debates we done had. I know you trying to slowly kill me.
Anyway, back to, okay. So, if a man feels some type of way about you asking him what he does for a living off the rip, then that should be a red flag, is what I'm
He
getting.
ain't got no money and he probably got bad credit. For sure. For sure. Man, I wish my daughter would be in her 30s, 40s. You know what I'm saying? If she's not married, in her 30s or 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dating a dude that can't elevate her in a certain. First of all, my child is not gonna need nobody to elevate her. But it's another subject. But dating a dude that cannot lead. I made a Facebook post about leading. As a man, I want to lead. I want to lead. I want to be able to a woman for me. I'm not trying to be condescending, but a woman can't give me no money. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing from her. The only thing that a woman can give me at this point in my life is happiness. It's almost like an accessory. I'm not trying to be funny.
No, and that's fine. I get that. What
Almost
does
like an
that
accessory.
happiness look like?
It's almost like an accessory. It's like I'm gonna buy the happiness, what it looks like.
Give me line items.
Meaning a woman making me want to be better. You know what I'm saying? Motivating me to be better. Like a woman that's like coachable, you know, and me being able to like be receptive to what she is bringing to the table. If she's like, hey, I think you need to move in this direction because of who she is and how she makes me feel, I respect it and want to be a better man for her. I'm trying to reach my goals for us, not just for me. Happiness is, I want a woman that's a freak. I don't want to be, when I think about sex, I want to think about her. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out here grinding and hustling, I don't care what you do as a man, street-wise, corporate-wise, entrepreneur-wise, I want to feel like I'm doing it for us because this woman got my back. That is happiness. Knowing that I don't have to worry about certain things. Knowing that where I fall short, she picks up. That's happiness. I don't want to sit here and be having petty arguments about stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Especially when...
Is it just stupid to you?
I mean, listen to what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. Like, so many people worry about the small stuff, and it's just like, yo, if you're looking at a dude And if you're looking at a dude and you can't see leadership qualities, because I'm gonna tell you, a guy, my mom was incarcerated
Really?
23 years. Yeah, you know my story. You don't know?
No, I did not know.
My whole family
'Cause
was locked up.
You know how I feel about your mama.
My whole family was locked up. My mom got out in 2016. I grew up in orphanages, home to home, blase, blase. They did a documentary on my life. It aired worldwide on ESPN.
How did I miss that?
You didn't know about this?
I didn't know about none of that.
Okay, anyway.
That explains a lot.
It doesn't.
Maybe I'm
No,
more
it doesn't.
patient with you moving
No, it doesn't.
forward.
I don't need no help.
I-
Listen. So listen. I say that to say I grew up going into the women's prison, right? From when I was a little boy, 12 years old, till when I was about 30. Mom was in 33. My mom's in the 23 years. I would go into the women's prison and I would talk to a lot of the female inmates. Same thing. 99% of them are in there because of a guy. A guy can lead a woman down the wrong road every time because you know why? Women are emotional. When they love a guy, they're willing to go jump right off the cliff without a blindfold, with the eyes open, knowing they off the cliff, they're gonna do it because that man let them. So what I'm saying is, if you're
So who do we blame, the woman or the man?
so this is why I'm saying this. Women have to be pragmatic. Like I teach my daughters, especially my youngest, because my oldest gets on my nerves, but especially my youngest, pragmatism, logic. Think with your head. It's okay to be emotional, but use more of your head. If it's not right, it's not right. Make decisions based on logic. Stop. If you got a good guy, stop tripping on him about little stuff. If he's willing to pay the bills and support you on your goals and dreams and take care of this and handle this, like, I don't care if somebody DM'd him. If you go out and he looked at a chick that walked by, so what? Women are like, stop ruining good relationships over petty things. It's annoying. Like, think about who you have.
But that comes from somewhere, to be
Broken
honest.
homes.
Not even no. It's
Broken
not even
relationships.
It's the lack of trust with men. Men have become master magicians and have bamboozled us into believing one thing and living double lives.
Lele,
so now
false.
we are so paranoid about it.
Listen, false. You know what's the problem? That good man you might be talking about, this Negro might be 5'6", okay? He might be 5'6". In your inbox, what you gonna do, curve him? He might not have a beard. Oh, he doesn't have a beard. I'm not in. Oh, so you get pregnant by a lame or a loser. It's not the men that you're attracted to, it's this probably the same men. Listen, women that are, all women want to get married. Most, not all, most, right? Most of the women that are in their mid-30s to and up that are not married, right? They say they want a certain type of relationship and a certain type of love, and they can't find it. But I guarantee you, they have 49,000 unread messages in their inbox. They go click their profile picture. Oh, nah. Boom. Next.
But what? Hold on. Y'all, we're running out of time.
Oh, okay.
And we could go on and on forever. I honestly, I could talk to Maurice forever. I'm gonna have you back if you're willing to come back.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna wrap up for now, y'all. I didn't forget to finish cooking. You know how I do. So stay tuned for the shorts of how dinner turned out. But I'm gonna have Maurice back. We're gonna pick up where we left off from. Yeah, because we have a whole lot to discuss. You might see him 2, 3, 4 times if you're willing to keep coming back. But in the meantime, y'all, don't forget to like, subscribe, and go visit www.southislandspice.com. And we appreciate you. Smooches.
That was good.
You can keep going.
Really?
You can keep going.
Okay.
We just ain't gonna have the other audio in like 5 minutes.
Okay. Gotcha.
We'll have the phone. It'll be on the phone. So in 5 minutes.
So we can use it for something.
Yeah.
But we can keep talking
Yeah.
while I'm cooking this. So, you okay over there, son?
Huh? My wife might be looking. She needs to see I be working out.
Jesus.
200.
Yeah, with you.
What? Can't, you don't know no dude that can do 200 straight.
No. So that's news to me.
No, I'm playing. Okay, let go.
I know you're picky.
Who?
You.
How do you know that? Bro,
Bro,
what
I
is
cooked
she
for you
talking?
before, and you were picky.
Lies.
So you're looking at these onions and peppers like you feel some type of way, which I don't.
Oh, you talking about when you cook? Oh, I looking
you
at it like it look
African.
good.
I was about to say, so how you don't like peppers and seasonings and stuff?
I do. It looks good. I've never seen you cook in person.
I do the damn thing every
I
so
see.
often.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a little credit, sir.
I tasted your food.
I know.
So how'd you learn how to cook?
So, pretty much from my family. My mother started me off cooking when I was probably 3. Literally, she would, we had a step stool, and she would push the step stool up to the counter and then start teaching me how to do
Wow.
stuff.
That's what's up.
By the time I was 5, I could fry foods, like fried french fries, chicken. I could make bacon and scrambled eggs and stuff like that.
That's what's up.
And, you know, like a lot of black families, you know, I come from a cooking family. And then once they realized that I had a passion for cooking, then my grandparents, you know, started chipping in, you know, teaching me different stuff. I come from a very diverse family. So we are Southern, we are Afro-Latino, we are Afro-Caribbean, we are, and that's including my natural family and my step family. And so over the years, because I have such a passion for cooking, you know, believe it or not, rather than go outside and play, I'd rather sit in the kitchen and watch, you know, my family members cook. Even when I went to my little friends' houses that were from different places, if their mother was in the kitchen cooking, I would want to go in the kitchen and try to learn what she was making.
So let me ask you a question. So, what chefs have inspired you? Like, what famous chefs do you see that like, oh, you know what? I want to get a restaurant or I want to sort of, you know, I align to how they cook.
I don't think there's a chef per se that's out there that inspires me from a cooking perspective. Because I believe that my cooking and my menu and the things that I do is very different from, you know, a lot of what's out there.
Okay.
But there are chefs out there or cooks out there that inspire me from a business perspective.
Like who?
I love me some Pinky Cole. From a business perspective. You know, for her to be able, you know, knowing her story, how she started, you know, her original restaurant burning down, and, you know, her doing DoorDash and food trucks, and, you know, to where she is now and opening multiple locations and then spearheading that into other passive income like property ownership and things of that nature. So from a business perspective, definitely Pinky Cole. Another person that or people that I look up to is the Hattie Marie's franchise. I don't know the wife, but I know Willie, and he has meant to me a little bit in the restaurant business. And I love watching their growth. So they have definitely become an inspiration for me. So I don't think my inspirations when it comes to, because my food is just different. So it's not a chef. Now I do one thing that I had to learn. So here goes a funny thing, right? When you're cooking for yourself and your family, it's very different from when you're cooking for the public and the masses.
Why?
Completely different story. Because everybody's palate is different.
Correct.
So for number one, you have to find a medium that you think will fit
I was just gonna ask you a question about that.
different palates.
Right. So now with the new health craze, right? Like everybody's health conscious. People moving organic toward the organic lane. Like with me, I've almost tried to cut out all salt, y'all. Let me get this. I ate all day, so I've tried to cut out
Yeah, 'cause
salt.
you did that to me. I think one of the meals I served you, it was like, it was salty. And I was
Yeah.
like, I've never had anybody tell me my food was salty. And he was like, but I don't eat with salt. Sir,
Right.
sodium,
I'm
of
trying
course.
to eliminate salt because of what happens in the black community, hypertension. I try to stay away from like juices. Yo, listen, this I sound yo. I got this right here with the juice. Okay, so listen, I do because of diabetes. You know what I mean? And I've been so last year I cut out bread, starches. I cut out all starches, bread included, which bread is starch, salt, red meat, and just by doing that alone, and drinking water, eating a salad during the, for breakfast, and then fish in the evening, and vegetables with no salt, I lost 17 pounds in like 20 days.
Nice.
Just by doing that alone. So how do you be with, I guess, knowing how society is becoming more health conscious, knowing that in the black community, we have tendencies to have higher diabetic rates and higher blood pressure rates at early ages. How do you compensate your cooking to adjust to that trend?
So here's an interesting fact. So when I came up with South Island Spice, it was with that in mindset.
Really?
Yes. So for one,
Wow.
there are certain seasonings that I absolutely cannot eat. I
Like what?
suffer with indigestion really badly. So a lot of these seasons, and I don't want to name any because I don't want to be sued for character
That's not
definition.
suing if it does it to you. I want to know what not to eat.
But there are seasons out there that I could not eat because they would flare up my indigestion so badly, like
Heartburn?
to the point that my chest felt like it was on fire. Yes.
Can I say something real quick?
Uh huh.
I had heartburn just like that. Like literally like the food is coming up, like burning.
Absolutely.
When I changed my diet, my heartburn went away.
Exactly. So a lot of those seasonings have preservatives in them, and they have a high concentration of sodium, which is aggravating our indigestion. So when I came up with South Island Spice, I wanted to come up with a seasoning that did not have those components in it. So with South Island Spice, you have a choice. I wanted to capture the complete market. So first
Let
of
me
all,
see it.
First of all, South Island Spice is made with pink Himalayan salt. So it's technically the healthiest salt on the market.
Right.
Which explains why it's a little bit more pricey than every other seasoning, than some
So
other
it's
seasonings
organic
out
milk.
there.
So it's, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it costs me more to make
Okay,
it.
right.
Right? And then I decided
You
to
selling
make
that?
it.
How come I didn't know
Absolutely.
you were selling that?
I don't know why you didn't know I was selling that. I got
Because
a whole website.
controversial. She be talk more about that. I would buy that.
I got a whole website. And so
I didn't know.
decided
Seriously, y'all, I did not know this. I would literally buy that.
I wanted to capture the market, and I made it with different salt levels.
Wow.
So I'm the only seasoning brand that has different salt levels. So you can have the original. You can have the low salt, which has half
Low sodium. Okay.
of the original content, and you can have the no salt if you just don't want any salt whatsoever.
I'm
You
buying
know,
it today.
But I kept that in mind, and thank you, because of my own health issues, and I was just tired of cooking and eating, and could barely eat because my chest was on fire. I didn't want to do so, and it's gluten free. It doesn't have any preservatives in it. You know, the shelf life might be a little bit lower than most seasons, and that's okay because it doesn't have garbage in it. So you can eat it in peace.
That's what's up.
You know, and not.
That's very good to know.
Yes.
Okay.
You gotta come visit me more often, Maurice. We almost there. Look at this. Look at it. We got the shrimp.
What is that?
This is the shrimp and the Cajun sauce. And then, let me turn this down. I'm about to put it over the grits and the crab cake. And we about to have a feast, boo. You know they say you gotta taste your food, so. Yes. You're gonna be happy with that. All South Island spice made. And if you notice, no extra salt, sir.
I did
Yeah,
notice.
you
I was
want
watching.
Healthier kick.
Those are lobster.
Those are lobster tails.
Listen, anytime you cook black people love shrimp and lobster.
Yes, we do. You can't ever go wrong with shrimp and lobster in a black household. Any form of seafood, truth be told. Let me get you plated up.
So what's that right there?
That is the fried grit cake.
Grit cake?
It's grits deep
Okay,
fried.
I never had that. I would try that. Okay.
Look, that's what you're here for. To learn something new, boo. I'm always going to teach you something new. Look, my lobster is tipping over on me. But we gonna get it. Ah! Y'all see the bloopers. See, people be thinking that catering or being a chef is easy. It's not. Ooh.
Let me get my camera on in case you drop something. I can give me some followers.
Okay, so areola fall out? Is that what you're looking for?
No, in case this damn crab hit the ground. I mean, it's lobster hit the ground.
I don't want it to hit the ground. I want it to stay put. There we go.
Oh wow.
That's what.
Oh sheesh.
Damn it.
It's okay.
I know, right? As long as it serves its purpose.
Just sit one on top with your finger, and then he can edit it.
There we go.
Oh, that look good.
Bingo.
Wow, that looks. Sheesh. It's okay. It is okay.
Jesus.
Wow. It's just leaning, but goodness gracious, and it smells good.
Next time, I'm gonna have something to hold it. I know I gotta have something to hold it together.
Oh.
Go ahead and taste that. Tell me what you think. I told you we're gonna do a taste test.
Oh,
So put your mouth in it.
I'm gonna try the grit cake first. I've never had this. This looks good. Wow. Wow. I'm not even trying to be funny. It's really good. It's really, really good.
Thank you.
Wow.
South Island Spice, y'all get y'all right. Make sure y'all get it.
I'm not trying to be funny. This is really good. I'm not trying to be funny. This is so good. Yo. Oh my goodness. I'm finna eat all this.
It's amazing I don't have a husband.
No.
What?
You're at.
As he eats my food, he's like, no.
Oh, this a good one. And that video that they posted of you
Oh, Jesus, which one? It's been a few.
with that lollipop.
Oh, yeah, don't ask, y'all. Don't ask.
That'll get your husband fast.
Thank y'all for joining us. We'll see you next time. Don't forget www.southcarolinaspice.com.